At the Maine State Prison, we have 13 general population housing units. A lot of officers start their career by working in one of these units. Their functions range from making sure the units are clean, that they're safe, that the residents are behaving in the way that we expect them to behave. They're also there to support them, guide them, answer questions, make sure they get to their appointments. They sign them in and out of the housing unit. They are responsible to maintain counts and make sure that they know where the residents are at all times. Officers who work in these housing units get to know the residents really well. They get to know when they're having a good day. They get to know when they're having a tough day. At the Maine State Prison, in our 400 building, we have the Veterans Pod. The Veterans Pod houses up to 64 veterans. Those are either veterans themselves or family members of other veterans. They provide a very important service role where they raise America Vet dogs for veterans in the community. The officers who work in the pod, along with the caseworkers, are veterans themselves, so they can really relate to the residents. The Earned Living Unit is unique across the entire country, where residents are really being taught how to live in a normalized environment, where they have a kitchen, they have access to an outside garden, they have a lot of the normal things that you would see in a college dormitory. The officers that work in this unit respond much differently with these type of residents. They engage them throughout the day. They're there to help encourage them, support them, and watch them transition into a really normalized environment so they can be ready when they leave the prison and go on back to our communities. One of the most important things at the Maine State Prison is to keep the population as busy as possible. And we do this through the use of our activities building. We have a full gymnasium. We have an art room, a band room. We have space for weightlifting. We have a full education area. All of these areas are staffed by officers. They provide the safety and security. They also oversee the many events that we have that take place there, from religious activities to educational opportunities. A lot of positive things happen. On any given day, we can have close to 300 residents in this space at one time. Heading in and out of the activities building, we have a podium on each end. An officer sits there and they're responsible to check people in and out of the building. As an officer, you always want to know where everyone's located and how many people are in each location at any given time. These officers know people by their name and can identify them when they come into the building. They welcome them into the building and they check them out when they go back to their housing unit. So we have a lot of outdoor space at the Maine State Prison, and we take advantage of this outdoor space with our agricultural program. We have many residents who plant flowers along with vegetables. Last year we had over 30,000 pounds worth of vegetables that were grown inside the walls of the Maine State Prison. We donate a large percentage of that out to local food pantries, and the rest is eaten here by residents and staff. One of the positions that officers can promote into are correctional and trade shop supervisors. They're responsible for the oversight of the industries program, which is one of our largest and most successful programs. At any given time, we could have 100 residents who are working in our industries building that's the size of a football field. They make furniture, dressers, nightstands, cutting boards, birdhouses. The products that are made in the industrial program is sold at this prison showroom. Last year we had over $1 million worth of items sold there. All the money that's made in the industries program goes back into the program. There's no taxpayer dollars, so all of our sales is more opportunities for residents to learn new skills, make new items, and sell new items at the showroom. If you're looking for a challenging and rewarding career, if you have good communication skills, if you want to make a difference, if you want to work with people and see real improvement in their lives, then come work at the Maine State Prison as an officer.